I was listening to this title music for a while, and then, like, a minute in, it starts kicking off the vocals, and I was very surprised. But, this is Blades of Fire. This is, Epic Games exclusive. Well, I guess PC exclusive. I'm pretty sure it's coming to consoles. But, this is made by the same team. It's made by Mercury Steam. I think that's what they're called. They made Metroid Dread, and more importantly, they made the Castlevania Lords of Shadow games. What metal are you made of? I'll just do iron, I guess. Actually, no, I think it's like steel. It's probably the... Yeah, let's just do steel. It's not quite as Souls-like, but that's probably the closest... I need to bring down the audio. It's probably the most accurate comparison to make, except you make your own weapons as you progress. Steel has turned to stone, a spell cast by a witch on her dark throne. Her army marches with metal's ruthless might. The land fades into deepest, darkest night. This is just a demo. I think the full game comes out Thursday. I wanted to try it out, see if I like it. It's a developer. I didn't ever play the Lords of Shadow games. I know they weren't universally liked.
Where am I?
But it might be because they were under the label of Castlevania. I'll bring down the audio in just a moment. How green everything is.
Impossible.
Impossible? Is it just my mic that's too low? I feel I haven't done anything to my mic to make it quieter than usual.
Stop me! Someone needs my help.
And we'll just... sound. Just bring it down to like 80% for now. I don't think I've done any adjustments to my mic to make it like that. Okay, left strike, right strike, head strike, body strike. So it's a very different type of combat style. Stamina regen. Wait, can I only regen stamina? Okay, no, it just regens faster. Got it. So, keys of inputs. I appreciate them putting out a demo, because this is very different.
Not a chance against my steel.
Different type of gameplay. Where it's almost a combat puzzle game. You have to be worrying about which direction you're going to fight in. Or which direction you're going to strike.
Never gonna save them.
Oh, that was almost a skill. No, this is just a demo. I don't think I need to search everything. Do not worry, citizens, I am here. Do they just, like, skip all the story stuff? Okay. A warrior in communion with steel can absorb part of the divine metal's strength and transfer it to their spirit, restoring their breath. Oh, this is just telling me to
There's no hope.
restore my stamina. Oh, well, that didn't take long.
Your end is near.
Oh. Wow. Oh. No! Guy I don't know the name of. He gave me a sword, though. That was Abbott.
Abbott! Abbott!
What a beloved character. Gone, taken before his prime.
Kid. Kid, time to go. We can't do anything. Now. Come on.
I'm curious if this is just going to be the intro tutorial part of the full game. That's usually what games do for demos, especially if... I don't know if this was a planned demo. Maybe this was a... we need to drum up some interest in the game. Let's put out a demo type situation. It was on my radar, but I don't think it was anybody's most anticipated game of 2025.
Let's go inside.
More story than you usually get from a demo.
You've barely eaten, kid.
I would have died if you hadn't showed up.
Yes. I was too late.
Well, I mean,
Too late for your old friend.
he died after
You
you
must be
got
Aaron.
there.
Right?
It was, like, too slow.
Abbot Doran told me he saw you at Queen Naria's coronation.
That was a long time ago.
Abbot Doran said it was a miracle you were still alive. We were looking for you. He said that all my questions would be answered as soon as we found you. Now he's dead.
Aye,
Close up. Look at that.
that he is.
That quivering chin. Yeah, they really don't make character models like this
You
anymore,
wanted me to give you
do
this.
they? It really feels right out of the 2010s. It's not a bad thing, it's just
even
not
let
something
me
you
look
see
at it.
very often. Is it
The relic of
steel?
the Forger's Age. The last of the 7 hammers that forged the world, but... How? Who are you? Exactly.
Been a long, hard day, lad. You can sleep in the barn. We'll talk tomorrow.
Beware my hammer.
All right, Aaron. Tomorrow.
Oh no. Yeah, the flow of this is interesting so far. I mean, we had like 2 fights for a tutorial.
Welcome, Aaron Delira.
Where am I?
You
Why are you all
stand
sparkly?
in the Forge of the Gods.
Yeah, you can see that on the recording.
What am I doing here?
You are now
No,
the
just
bearer
exposition.
of a sacred hammer.
Who are you? And what do you want from me?
Forge your steel here, and prove yourself worthy.
I keep thinking that's a PlayStation Circle, but it's just, this is a thing you can interact with. Okay, I can make a hammer. I can make the hyssop. This is your blackboard. Design all your weapons you're using. Design all of your weapons using forged scrolls and the materials that you gather on your adventure. Blackboard presents you with an initial design that you can forge right away, or you can experiment with the available options to improve it. So, like, head type, small, medium, choose which. I can use tenacious steel, or archon steel, or all of these other things. I could make a longer staff, but it slows it down. It gives it better reach. And better damage. Yeah, forge it. I think there's also a mini game associated with it. Yes, there is. Strike the glowing metal with your forging hammer. Shape the steel, the dark bars. Bring it to closest possible to the shape of the white line. The better you do, the more forging stars you'll earn. Each star lets you repair your weapon once. Steel is delicate, be careful not to overstrike it to achieve maximum quality. So yeah, the weapons do actually break over time. Oh. Huh. Oh, I can't strike that. Oh wait, do I have to like smash it down to the middle? Outwards? Strike it. I mean... Oh boy. How many strikes do I have? How many strikes till I'm out? Oh, I just noticed it's going back up in the middle. Oh no. Oh boy, this is gonna take some learning. trying to, like, slowly work the metal out towards the middle, or towards the edges. Okay, we've managed to hit 1 star, finally. Yeah, it's an interesting system. This is what I heard the most about, is... It takes a while to click, but when it does click, it's pretty fun. Maybe not fun, it's satisfying. Is maybe the better word for it. I don't know if you can control how far it goes in one direction or not. Okay, well, we managed to hit 2 stars. I think I'm doing it right. It's sort of like Dialogue Pi in Oblivion. And you just kind of have to do it until you get it, I think. Like, you're not gonna get it perfect. It's just... Oh, yeah, because the number of strikes you do, I can no longer get 4 stars. No more quality goals available. I don't know what was tracking how many hammer hits I had left, but I got 2 stars. It would have been nice if they sort of gave you a tutorial. Ulate. Like, the first time through, like, this is the demo, this is the tutorial. It would have been nice to be like, hey, hammer this way, now hammer this way. Weapons are automatically stored in your weapons inventory. Move them to your quick inventory to make them available for combat.
Now use the anvil to return to your world.
So that's the gimmick. Make your weapon. It will eventually break. And you will have to make another one.
Time to go, lad. I'm going to the palace. You can join me if you like.
The palace? What for?
I'm going to kill the queen.
You can't say that out loud. Gonna kill the queen in Minecraft. All those runes in my arms are permanent.
No one
Okay,
defies the queen.
sharpen weapon. Heal.
You fall here.
What does sharpen weapon do?
Surrender to my sword. Die already.
Boss fight now? Reinhardt, what are you doing here? Put on a few pounds. He just kind of stood there and took it.
Happened?
Don't worry about it.
Aaron? Are you still there?
I keep seeing that circle. I want to hit circle
Back
on
the
the
ox,
PlayStation
boy.
button.
Time to go.
but instead it just turns into right bumper. It's it's kind of weird. I would have preferred if it was just a solid dot. Did you at least take the meat? Obviously this game is more stylized. It's relying pretty heavy on Unreal Engine's lighting to look realistic, but it's running fairly well. It's sort of Souls-like. I don't know if I'd compare it that closely.
Do you know much about this region?
I used to, but that was 15 years ago.
This is the domain of the necromancer Acides. He's lord to the Queen's Banner.
Never heard of him.
Abbot Doran and I
Well, it's
passed
not
through
God
these
of
lands on the
War
way to yours.
either. The combat,
stories
I
about
don't know if I can
Acides.
really compare it to anything
Kidnapped
else that I've
families,
played.
desecrated tombs. Don't even get started with bloodthirsty rich.
Look,
Those are
the Queen's dogs. What you heard must have been true.
what do we do now?
There.
Okay, what is my mission? It's to reach the royal palace and kill the queen in Minecraft. Beyond that, you know what Aran and you'll only know what Aran and Otso know at any given moment. Talk to Otso any time with the right bumper. The lad might grow more useful than he first appears. If you're tired of hearing him, you can send him back to camp with that. You'll pick up interesting items, go to the quest items in the travel book, and finally frequently consult the adventure map. The path to the Queen's Palace is intricate and perilous.
Kid, what do you know about Acides?
But you mispronounce it. No, seriously, I don't know much. He was a notable man until he fell out of favor due to his affinity with thaumaturgy. He was buried alive in a magically sealed crypt, or so they say.
And now he's on the loose, thanks to the Queen.
Yeah, the
Can
demo
not
skips
allow
over
that.
a couple of cutscenes and areas,
I'm
I
not
think.
able to do much about it.
Tell me, kid, what can you do that might prove useful on this adventure?
I can read and write in Ancient Forger. I can observe and draw.
I wonder if he
I know
wasn't named
history
until
and
later in the
science.
game.
All right,
so they
all
just
right,
had
I
him
get the
recorded
idea.
as Kid.
I'll work out how to make use of you.
My erudition might compensate for your many and obvious shortcomings.
You stay away from combat, smartass, and perhaps you'll live to see another day.
I don't understand how the Queen was able to turn steel into stone. That's thaumaturgist magic. There aren't any tomes or masters who can teach that stuff anymore.
The how is irrelevant. The why is what worries me.
Well, sometimes people just change.
No, not that much.
Okay. Now, there's a little bit of crust here. Why do you have tense music? If I'd pre-ordered, I probably could have seen my different outfits. Let's get into a bit more gameplay. Another anvil. Using the rest, forge, repair, recycle weapons, quickly travel to other anvils, or the forge. I am going to keep hitting. That is the PlayStation circle button. I'm sorry, but that is just the PlayStation circle button. Go to forge, travel, repair, recycle, rest. Just gonna sit here real quick. Okay. We will see if the combat, if I vibe with it. Okay. Your chosen weapon and style will penetrate the armor and deal maximum possible damage. Orange means that your will not do maximum damage. Red means that your stuff do not do. Okay, will not penetrate the enemy's armor. So, slashing and stabbing styles. Okay. So yeah, I would almost want a controller overlay for this game. Because hit up, you stab face. The lack of stagger is... Oh god. Thank you.
You're useless. I will destroy you.
Oh god, okay. Am I dead already? Look at that. Dead already. It feels like a game that... Yeah, I resurrect the anvil, but my weapon remains petrified where I lost it. Oh, this weapon only has one style. Yeah, obviously I haven't really learned the combat much yet.
Let's chat
Wait.
for a second.
Wait, are these enemies? Okay, yeah, these are enemies.
Suffer, scum. You can't win.
Finished my first entry in this journey. I hope my observations on the Queen's
Wow.
stocks are useful to you.
Well done, lad.
Well done, lad. Oh, I got both of them with that. I need to remember to block, too. I think that's what I'm mostly forgetting about. I'm focusing too much on dodging. I need to remember to... Yeah. I think that might be the missing element. Is me forgetting to block. I just instinctively fall back to Dark Souls games, because any Souls game that I play, I tend to just dodge everything. It's just my go-to. And so when a game instead wants you to block, like First Berserker, it just takes a little while to get into that headspace. First Berserker made it more obvious, hey, you can do more damage when you parry. There's like a special thing that you get. Okay, so that's interesting. He has specific body parts that take full damage and other body parts that don't.
The Queen's soldiers have invaded this place.
Forget it! There's no way into that damn swamp.
There has to be. Orders from the Queen, find the old witch and slit her throat. If we don't, they'll slit ours.
What a miserable life!
What the heck? What? Something happened there and it was a little bit confusing. Yep. Anytime I randomly swing, you know exactly what happened. So it does pay to explore.
Curious looking statue.
It's a forger's deity. The first men carved hundreds of these in wood and scattered them all around the world. We'll find many on our journey.
Oh
and they're
boy.
said to reward any who bear the weapon they hold.
How?
With new parts that you can use to upgrade your weapons when forging.
It doesn't
Yippee.
work.
The statue will only recognize a weapon of the same type it's showing you.
Okay,
Hey,
so I
how
would
about
need
you
a...
drop by the forge? There are new weapons you might want to make.
Okay. Sure, I can do that. What the heck?
Troll! Out of the way, lad!
What a disgusting creature! Time to take some notes.
All right, kid.
Yep, alright. That hurt. Stay on the back. How many health bars does he have?
It's petrified.
It regenerates. You can avoid that by mutilating it when it's dazed.
Avoid that by doing what? Mutilating it when it's dazed? Okay, I can't use my cool hammer. I have to use the sword. I'm probably gonna die to it. Yep. And I died to it with the only... Okay. Let's see if we can't forge the claymore, whatever they want me to forge. Go to forge. So, new template. Wait, this is just a short sword. I can make a longer sword. Steel for the point, edge, and blade. Better block. Worse block, worse parry? There's parrying in this game? Interesting. So better durability, less damage. Much less durability. Much better penetration. I'll just stick with straight for now, I guess. I'm not sure why... So this adjusts the balance. To adjust this... Yeah, we'll just do the basic. Not enough materials to forge the army sword. Do I have to go to... Even if I did this one, I just don't think I have enough. I'd have to remove the pommel. Okay. Yeah, let's make this. Thought I was making a big claymore, but guess not. Okay, how many... Is the 20 the number of, like, hammer strikes I have left? Preview heating. Wait. I don't know what that means, preview heating. So that would just automatically bring it that way a little bit, it seems like. Alright, so yeah, that is the number of strikes I have left. Heating sort of equalizes it. That would have been a good thing to have a tutorial on, I feel like. I'm definitely not understanding this all the way. Yeah, that seems like heating it up is sort of the cop-out. It's just so weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know if this is inspired by anything, if this was just like, hey, this is our idea of what we want to do. I don't know how to get it to go further this way. I will be completely honest. I just got like a little extra chunk hanging off the front. So let's just see, what does heating up do? It does just sort of equalize it a little bit. I'm just not good at getting the the metal from the base to the tip. I don't know if that's something that I can even do at this point. You know, it's like... Is that a thing that I can do? Do I need more metal? To achieve that quality? Are there things that will make doing Master Forges easier as the game goes on? Maybe. Do I have to... wait. How to forge a fine weapon? Yeah. So... yeah, it's telling you the mechanics, but not how to actually... like... make a proper weapon. It's not like, hey, do it this way. Then ease it further towards the tip. I guess let's try fighting the troll again.
Queen soldiers have invaded this place. It's going to be hard to get out of here.
You'll need to forge bigger...
I need to forge bigger weapons? I hope I just don't know the controls yet either. Give me an enemy that takes down half my health. Okay, what is this? I cut your face off? I'm sorry, what? Oh, it grew back. Okay. That's a... Can I cut off that arm? Well, I'm gonna die again, I think. Yep. I'm glad they put out a demo, because I'm not 100% sure I'm vibing with this. It's like when you play, what do we call it? Like Chain of Memories. It's half game, half puzzle game. Should I maybe be... should I be slashing instead? Is the yellow a stamina bar? They don't really explain how this fighting system works. Like, what the health bars mean? I'm assuming that's his stamina. But... that's an assumption. So you have to take down a overshield, and then you can do proper damage.
It's finally fallen!
Something tells me it won't be the last.
I got some enchanted fungus.
The Queen's soldiers have invaded this place. It's going to be hard to get out of here.
You'll need to forge bigger weapons.
Got double axe. Is this guy blocking anything? No, he's just minding his own business over here. What the heck are you? Huh? Water elemental?
The flesh! I'm going to entrust my works on this one.
Not much flesh, but I get what you're saying!
Splish splash. No stamina. Oh, and I'm dead. And there goes my hammer.